Hey, this is Taylor here at Truck World RVA. Today we're going to be looking at this 2012 Ford F550 6.7 Power Stroke mechanics truck. This truck came to us out of South Dakota. It was a one-owner truck. Fleet owned, was owned by a large equipment company there. Has an 11-foot Summit truck bodies, service bed, a 6620 crane, Ingersoll Rand, hydraulic air compressor, hydraulic outriggers, just over 121,000 miles. I'll put the engine hours and idle hours when I do the start portion. First half of the video, we're just going to be going around the truck, talking about all the equipment, doing kind of a cosmetic overview. The second half of the video, I'll do a full demo on the crane, compressor, outriggers, driving the truck. So if that's what you're looking for, feel free to skip ahead to that. The goal of these videos is to show you everything you'd want to see about the truck if you were here looking at it in person. So if there's anything you want more close-up pictures, videos, or information on, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487. It is two-wheel drive, automatic, XL work truck trim. It does have power locks, power windows, cruise control, vinyl seats, rubber floors for easy cleanup. Interior of the truck's in pretty good shape. Again, power locks, power windows, vinyl seats. That's all the documentation there for the bed and the crane. Has a factory wireless remote to go along with the crane. We have all the toolbox keys. They're all keyed the same way, so each lock cylinder is the same. You'll just see some dirt and dust and whatnot in the door jambs. There's a fair bit of that on the undercarriage as well, and inside some of the bins. I'll make sure to kind of point out what's surface rust and what is just dirt and dust. You have some paint chips here along the truck. The entire exterior of the service body was professionally sandblasted and repainted. New bed liner applied to the front of the bins where they get chipped up. And obviously, as you can see, the reflection in all the doors, it has a like new finish to it. We did not do the same with the compressor cover, although we probably could have. It's just paint failure all on the front of that where you see, and it's just basically the metal's rusted everywhere where that paint failure's occurred. Again, it's a 2012 model. Has virgin rubber all the way around, 6 new tires, new steers, new drives. Pretty clean truck, really on the cab, no dings, dents, or scratches to point out, just those few rock chips on the driver door that we just looked at. Small scratch right here, as you can see. Really no wear to mention on the interior. Nice laptop mount there as well. Headliner's nice and clean. Obviously factory running boards on both sides. Get down. I'll go to the other side and do an undercarriage shot as well. You can see some of that dirt that I'm talking about. It's kind of reddish, so it does look like rust, but it's not. Solid bin floors. Frame rails are nice and dry. A little bit of surface rust just on like the spring packs, the exhaust, and obviously the drive shaft itself. As you can see over there on that side, just more caked on dirt and clay and whatnot, as you can see over here as well. These beds are super heavy duty. Some of the hinges are a little tight, but the doors are heavy, the springs are heavy. This is your front torch cabinet. Weld repair on the hinge. What you'll see in a lot of these doors, just this angle piece right here, basically all the way throughout, has surface rust on the interior of every door. All the seals are in good shape. or the gaskets, I should say. And again, heavy duty springs up top. These doors don't fall back at all. Once they're open, they are open. Leads come with it. It's a Miller Bobcat 250 welder. It's got a lid inside the bed that comes up for venting or servicing the welder. But pretty nice that it's kept in the bed from the elements, covered. And then when you run it, obviously you just have to open that lid. As you can see, all the bin floors are solid. A little bit of surface rust on the interior corner of the door, like we talked about. Shelving throughout in this compartment. Truck has a fair amount of lighting on it as well. Lights up there near the crane. You have lights on the back, lights in the crane compartment, lights in the back bed of the truck. I'll show those in a minute when I have the truck running, but all those lights do work. We'll try to lubricate these hinges again. We have lubricated them once already, but again, they're pretty tight, heavy hinges, as you can see. Here's all your reinforcements for the crane. It's a 6620 crane, so 6,000 pound maximum lifting capacity, 21 foot max boom reach, 2-stage hydraulic extension. And again, it's run off a factory wireless remote. Here's a shot of the load chart right here. Here's your control panel for everything. This side, all your lights. This opens the lid for the welder. Outriggers. Full hydraulic outriggers. Workbench rear bumper with a heavy duty tow hitch receiver. Still have plenty of bed space even with the welder mounted inside the bed up there. You have all your factory tie downs along the sides of the bed. There's 3 on each side, and the spare tire just sitting in the back there. It's kind of hard to tell in the video. At some point it appears they had a blowout. You can see this rear bin right here is just pushed up slightly. This truck has 3 sets of drawers. This is just a little drawer pack over the driver wheel well. It's got this nice felt matting on the bottom of it. It's a really well set up truck between the compressor, the welder, the crane, the drawers. It's got all the equipment you'd want. Pretty much a turnkey setup. Could use some product tanks if you do a lot of mobile servicing, but other than that, there's really nothing else that it's missing. I like these American Eagle drawers. Really easy to open, one-handed. These twist locks latch them pretty securely in place. It's nice that this all has clean felt in it as well. Tons of organization in this truck. Let's see a shot of the bin floor, and then underneath the bins on this side. I don't know if you can see in the video, but the bed floor as well just has a lot of dirt and whatnot caked up there, but it's all solid. Def tank's kind of in the way. And in this compartment, there's going to be one more full set drawers. That's another hinge we probably need to lubricate again. Like I mentioned, this truck was fleet owned. Came off a heavy equipment company in the Dakotas. So it was pretty well maintained, has quite a few service history records on the Carfax. In terms of what we did to it when it came in, obviously you need tires and a service, but we really didn't do anything major to it. Other than that, mechanically it was pretty sound when we received in the truck. So that's about it for the cosmetic kind of walk around. I'll get into the cold start, the drive, the crane demonstration. Again, if you have any questions about anything you saw, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487. So again, it's power locks, 1 key fob, and then a bunch of keys for the service bins. It's been hot here lately, so we've been pretty on top of really checking AC pretty well. This truck has great air conditioning, blows nice and cold, gets cold pretty quick. It's kind of hard to tell in the winter sometimes, but it's the benefit of when it's hot. I don't know if you missed the idle hours there, but 6731 engine, 3742 idle. I'll just run it down the cul-de-sac here real quick. Drives very smooth, straight, no vibrations, shifts well. New tires help out quite a bit, obviously. Let's see if I can make this turn here. Made the turn, no problem there. You'll hear the typical 6.7 PTO chatter coming from underneath the truck. That'll go away when I kick the PTO on. Brand new batteries in it. Minimal blow-by with no pressure. Obviously, I have the AC running, so that dripping is just the condensation off the air conditioning components. Idle up, PTO on. They have this set to outrigger power. Hose reel, air regulator, build up to that 160 mark, then we'll stop. Obviously the compressor is turned on and off by the factory remote there. Winch is super quick. Really, the whole crane's super quick. All the controls are proportional off this trigger, so you can control how fast it moves. You can make it go slow. You can let it rip.